Thomas Manning, KrillaS, Texas. Obviously not in Texas at the moment, but there is no dismay this late in the game. What's going to happen this year? So I wanted to make an announcement about the fact that I named it KrillaS because I went down into the trenches, so to speak, in the trap, whatever, and I had a really good time. I mean, you know, I went to see what the real situation was with the beats, because I'd heard some sick ass shit, really sick ass shit, and then, you know, and a lot of it was coming from Blue Suede, the way that he was doing his R&B, and it was slick shit, you know. But anyways, checking into the Ritz. Man, you should listen to that shit. Blue Suede's good, but it's B-L-U-U. He likes to make people misspelling correctly like the rest of the fucking rappers that don't understand it. It's impossible to have a dollar sign in your title, and you should name yourself after a city. And honestly, there is no way, you know, to have any game being some kind of a Boston Sox. You know, I mean, you might as well get off that shit. You know, I mean, there ain't no way to be something that already is. You have to be original. And so this is about originality. And this is a problem that I see with the young actors who call themselves artists, because they're acting. You know, they're acting like a bunch of fools because they're acting independent of each other's creativity. And so if you want to be a soulmate, then you have to have a soul to share. You know, and the shoes to wear are those to be worn in a path where you take a step fucking forward, at least 1 foot. No, you can't talk about, well, when I get, you know, I need studio, when I get to the studio. Well, get to the fucking studio. It's 50 fucking bucks an hour for any goddamn fucking audio engineer out there. It just depends on who you have it mastered by. If you don't know how to triple stack your voice, and if you need to be auto-tuned to sound like some motherfucking robot, and if you can't harmonize, if you can't harmonize, then there's no reason to do it. If you can't do it a cappella, fine. If you can't, you know, I mean, just, you know, file it. I mean, you won't do it. There's 8 million rappers in the United States, right? I'm fucking one of them. But I can rap some real shit out because I know the real talk about the walk and the heart of the beat of the soul, the fucking message. So, you know what? I can fucking hold my own in any fucking group. I don't give a fuck. But so, here we are now. The young men that I've been seeing throughout this entire music industry are bastardizing, pimping, and hustling themselves into a fool's lair of fame being some sort of a fortune. There is no fortune in fame. You know, the only fortune is with the fortuitiveness and your ability to be able to be fulfilled. And so, you know, I mean, the wellness has to do with a willingness, you know, of putting yourself and your well-being, you know, in somewhat of a reserve of respect. I mean, you know, you have to take some time and think about the fact that being pertinent is more important than being popular. And so, you know, when it pertains to working together, you don't do it. It's I could track out to that better. Oh, Jesus, you know, if I was on that beat, man, I'd kill it. No, come on, man, he's weak. I really work together. Your lyrics are lame, motherfuckers, I'm telling you. Lame ass lyrics. I've never heard the word shit in my fucking life, honestly. And so the fact is barely none of you speak English well enough to understand whether or not I would be talking to you still if I hadn't still been looking at you. But I can talk through your music vortex because I'm a polylingual motherfucker. You know, my tongue works in every fucking language I look at. And I look at language because I look at language like music, because the music center is 80% intermixed with your language center. And so, where is your center at? You know, find your center and write some lyrics about the center. If you're not a beat master, don't make a beat. Fuck it. Stupid ass bullshit. I mean, there's 3D G beats out there, and I named it Triple Diamond fucking G. No, I mean, the Trademark Commission doesn't like that because they think 3D means three-dimensional, but it's not. Because there's no repository for good, I think that it needs to be established as 3DG standard for everything. So in the entertainment business, that is something that will be branded, but you know, we're not forecasting that at the moment. I wanted to talk about the fact that before you go and track out, why don't you take your dumbass lyrics and run it through with your beat and do a slight little bullshit-ass recording on a faggot fucking telephone somewhere and send it to your group. Send it to your people and say, what's wrong with me? Right? Ask them what's wrong with you. They say, well, man, you're a little dry in here. You're a little weak in there. Why don't you turn this up? Do a little what's up, not little what's up. You know, come on, man. Watts it up. Fucking turn up the watts, man. You know, feel the fucking beat in the center of your fucking soul. And then make your soul sing to that beat, or through that beat, with that beat, for whatever that beat means for your fucking heart, you know. Stay away from the prostitutes, politicians, and fucking parasites, man. They're everywhere, you know. Watch out for them white bitches, man. They're all full of agenda. So, trust me. Just lost a few million. I ain't getting over that shit real fast. But chill, peace it out.